If it's not love, then it's worthless. Pull me right back. Slip in my eye and I'm wordless.
Good morning, guys. Technically, actually, we've been up for at least a couple hours. This morning we had a search and rescue mission for a missing micro SD card. That's in yesterday's video if you want to check that out. But needless to say, let's just start the day with a clean slate. Starting off with breakfast and an incredible view here in Romblon Island. And we're waiting for our boat. We've got a private island tour today. We paid about 1,500 pesos, which is roughly $30 US. We're about to board ourselves onto the naval ship known as Flipper. So we have successfully crossed from Romblon to some little island right off the shore, and it's beautiful. The sun is finally coming out. Coming across was a little rocky, but we're now in a cove, the water's calmed, the sun is out, the water is a beautiful turquoise. Oh, that's one way to get things started.
Just out for a dip.
Out for a quick dip. Little unexpected one.
That was hilarious.
Alright, so I'm already pretty much dry after my little spill, but we just arrived here in Cobrador Island and there's nobody else here. It's just Jamie and I and our guides. It's absolutely beautiful. Apparently you can find sea turtles swimming around out here, so we've got the GoPro, got our snorkels, we're gonna go have a look. But most of all, I'm just excited to be experiencing this. You know, we've had some pretty mixed weather. It's nice to see the sun's out and hopefully it stays that way for a while. We're off to pay our island fee, which is 20 pesos per head. That's like 50 cents per person. Pretty cheap. I just went into this classroom area where there's probably about 8 people working. I don't really know what they were doing, but I had to go fill out my name, Jamie's name, and we paid a 20 peso environmental fee. They were just so nice. They were welcoming us to the island, asking us how we found out about it. But yeah, this is Cobrador, and you can see here there's locals playing soccer, baseball. We're gonna go hang out by the beach, get some shots, and just enjoy being on an island that not really many people have been to.
The whole squad.
Baby shark!
Cool, eh? It's a drone. So, looks like school's out early today.
Brother.
Today's lesson is all about how to fly a drone. Our goal for this trip is to learn a Tagalog word every single day. So far we have salamat, we have kuya, we have manok, which is chicken. And I just asked them what beautiful is. And what's beautiful in Tagalog?
Maganda.
Maganda. That's word number 4. All right, see you guys. Let's go explore. So now is my time to cut into the video and say, this is the most beautiful, bluest water I have ever seen. Now you guys probably hear me say that way too much. The most beautiful this, most beautiful that. But honestly, just play the GoPro footage. That is some crystal clear Gatorade water, my friends. You don't get any bluer than that. And this is one of those islands that nobody knows about. Case closed. Look at them, they're trying to pull our boat. They don't want us to leave. Jamie, so what are we about to eat here?
Squishy squashes.
Squishy squashies?
Yeah.
And what is it?
The lady last night, she was explaining all the sandwiches they have. And she's like, you know the sandwich that goes in the press, the squishy squashy? We're like, panini?
Panini, yeah.
So, yeah.
Apparently in the Philippines they call them squishy squashies. Damn, this is the end. This is a little much for this boat. Oh! Apologies that my recording studio seems to have a motorboat inside of it, but that just happens to be my studio of the day. I'm currently sitting here on an island trying to do voiceover work. After we left Cobrador Island, the guide took us to this very beautiful shallow water, and the coolest thing about it was you could actually see the way the light was reflecting off the white sand. It made for this incredible fluorescent blue that is very rare to see. I absolutely love it. It's been such a great day. Great. Now water though. Oh boy, Christian, watch me do a backflip. I did my best, oh boy. What do you call that trick? Maybe next time. This is awkward. I'm doing this voiceover in public. Need help? Just fell in again. I'm gonna try again. Here I go. You got this, dude. Third time's the charm. You'd be the sloth that grabbed its own arm and fell to its death. Our tour came with this really interesting little boogie board, and the cool thing is it basically just has like a little container and it allows you to see in the water when it's flat with the water. But I saw how clear it was and I was thinking to myself, why don't we use this as the opportunity to have like an underwater housing for the 1DX? So basically Jamie holds it in place, precariously holds the 1DX in one hand and just records as I go down below, and this is what we were able to get. Have you ever been anywhere like this?
No, I haven't.
Really?
Fair, yeah. The only, like, I've swum in the Atlantic a lot, going to Europe and stuff, but this is amazing. Like, the water is so much warmer than I expected.
So if you watched yesterday's video, you'll know that I got the most amazing drone shots of life, but then I went on to lose that SD card. So after the day trip going across the islands, I had to go back. So I'm burnt once again, but I had to come back here and capture this sunset one last time. We're gonna get just as nice of a sunset as we did yesterday, and this time I'm gonna make sure I don't lose the micro SD card. That incredible thin white sand beach, there's very few places in the world you can find something like Bon Bon Beach. So something really crazy happened tonight. After Jamie headed out, I decided to stay back on Bon Bon Beach, flew the drone, got some really great shots. Not quite as good as the previous night, but we're not gonna get into that. But the awesome part was when I hung back, when the sun set, I started to watch the stars, and I literally just sat there for a good hour, and there was like the most incredible stargazing ever. I saw a couple shooting stars, and then I decided to go into the water just to kind of walk around, just hanging out on my own, spending some quality time there, and then all of a sudden I see lights going on around my feet. I did not know that this was one of the areas where you could see the bioluminescent plankton. It was absolutely incredible to see that there, and when you don't expect it and all of a sudden there's lights going on around your feet, it's incredible. I didn't actually submerge my face in it like I did in Cambodia, but still it was just such a magical way to end this time here in Romblon. I have to say that this is definitely an island worth visiting. It's not that far from Boracay. If you want to see Boracay have like the tourist experience, but then go a little bit off the beaten path and have this very unique rural escape, then definitely check out Romblon. I can't remember the name of this place, but if you're curious, it's all linked down below. You can go ahead and book it there. It's got everything you need. The staff here are great, and it's overlooking the ocean. It's just so beautiful. So tomorrow morning we will be heading out nice and early, a 6 a.m. start, to basically go and see the main reason I have come all the way from Tablas to Romblon and now to Sibuyan Island. Basically what I haven't told you yet is that there is one island that is basically the main motivator behind this entire trip, and tomorrow we are going to be going to visit that island. I'm very excited. It looks like the definition of paradise, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. It's great to have you here. Hit the subscribe button right up here and you'll be notified when new videos like this are posted. A lot more from the Philippines to come. And if you're coming to the Philippines, I've made an entire travel guide for you. Everything you need to know, from the hidden gems to the must-see locations, how to pack your bags, safety, all that jazz. Check out the 5 hot tips. It's just linked right over here. It'll get you ready for your trip completely free of charge, so check it out. And without further ado, let's get lost again in the next one.